The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Knight. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Knight comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war on crime. Shut up, Boo! God damn it! I do the announcements. Oh, God. No one gives a crap about Boo.
I'm party too, man. Tell him about me. False advertising. Yeah,
stupid idiot.
I help Night Knight fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. and of course, people get mad at us when we do, but
it's a war on crime, and in every war there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war, because
exactly.
It's a two-man war on crime.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Knight
and Boobo.
The Night Knight comic book available at IndiePlanet.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. This is a Nailsin News Update. Accused pervert teacher Christina Formella may not work at Downers Grove South High School in suburban Chicago anymore, but she can still be seen in its latest yearbook, not once, but 3 times. Look, she's really photogenic, you know. Formella, who married her high school sweetheart in August, really, I keep forgetting that part, was arrested in March for raping a teenage student roughly 50 times. I didn't realize it was rough. She surrendered her professional educator license on June 17, according to documents obtained by the Post from the Illinois State Board of Education. Special Services. Yes, that was her department. Her services were special. Well, she's been charged with 55 crimes, including aggravated sexual assault, aggravated criminal sex abuse, and grooming. If convicted, Formella, 30, could be sentenced to 60 years. Damn, what a waste, you know? Yeah. Well, that's against the law, stupid. The school's recently released 2024-25 yearbook features Formella's headshot, as well as group photos showing her posing with the boys' soccer team and JV girls' soccer teams she coached. Formella's husband has stood by her side during court appearances. Well, it's all a lie. Prosecutors have alleged Formella started grooming the victim when he was 14. So I guess he's one of those guys. You see, this isn't going to work. You put her, she's going to coach them. Come on. Well, anyway, that's one of the group shots. There she is. I don't know what that's about. There she is with the girls' team, I guess. Oh, is that her? She looks like she's one of the girls of the team. Seems like, wouldn't that be her as the coach? But it's blurred. But, well, there she is with the team. Investigators allege she raped the teen at least 45 times at the SKU, where she was a special education teacher. She also raped the boy 5 times at her home during school hours. Boy, how'd she manage that? Formella, who denied assaulting the teen and has claimed she was being blackmailed by her accuser, insisted she was being targeted because she was good looking. And that part is true. I don't think you could find fault with that claim. She's good looking. Yeah, I don't know. These girls are good looking too. I don't know. Is that like the legal aids for a lawyer? I don't know. I guess that's the fiance, you know, or they got married, right? So he's the husband now. Well, we'll see. Anyway, the illicit relationship began in January 2023, and the boy ended it in September because his mom found his phone, I seem to recall. A school spokesperson told the Post the printing of the yearbooks began in March prior to the arrest. So, hey, look, it was too late. Even so, Formella was an employee of the school district, and so is included in the yearbook, the spokesperson said. So, boy, it's set in stone, apparently, you know. You got a rapist on staff. Hey, at a certain point in time, too bad, that's going to be your yearbook for the rest of your lives. But, you know, as rapists go, you know. All right, that's your update on Formella, and what a form she has. But, nevertheless, crime's crime, and so that's that, huh? This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com. And now, from Nailsin Productions comes a space opera adventure like no other. Bubba Stargone and the Uranus Patrol! Wait a minute. How are you able to transmit your data to the Eureka, Dr. Leer?
Well, that's because, well, I didn't.
I transmitted the data for the schematics of the biorhythm tracker of the mutant lizard to Butsy on the bridge. Oh, and I guess you think you're very clever, don't you, Dr. Leer? But not clever enough. I'll simply take you, with all your info in your brain, with me to the Eureka. Now let's go to the teleport chamber. Now!
But what about the mutant lizard?
We're all out of options, Lieutenant Ludi. So you had both better hope that I'm a really good shot.
Captain Storm's Leer just transmitted the data necessary to set up the biorhythms tracker for the creature.
Ah, cool. Okay, get Spot and pile up on the horn.
Oh, but in order for the program to work, we need a DNA sample from the creature.
Oh, damn it. Where the hell are we going to get that?
Well, Bubba, I would have thought that would be obvious. You simply call up Booze and see what residue he was able to save from dealing with Deputy Tag's ass.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. The things he got to go through to survive in space, you know. Anyway, yeah. All right, Butsy, get Booze on the horn. By the way, talk to Dr. Leer, too. See if he is able to get back on that, you know, pinhole wormhole deal.
Okay, sir. Dr. Hatfield?
Yeah, what?
Dr. Leer developed a biorhythmic tracker for the creature, but in order for it to work, we need a DNA sample of the creature. Do you have anything like that?
Sam, I don't know. Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, it looks like I do. We could probably get something out of Tag's drawers.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Thanks, Dr. Hatfield.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right over.
Okay. Dr. Leer? Dr. Leer? Paging Dr. Leer. Please report to the bridge. Dr. Leer, please report to the bridge.
There, you hear that, Snuffstuff? They're on to us. There's no escape now. You might as well just give up this insane plan.
Stop trying to distract and delay the inevitable, Dr. Leer, and do as you're told. I'll fix up your pinhole wormhole program into the teleport chamber so that we can penetrate the Eureka's force field and make good our escape.
Absolutely not. I've had it. Besides, all right, maybe I'm a little slow on this, but I just figured it out. You can't kill me because I'm the prize you want to give up to your Martian masters. So what are you going to do if I reveal my true nature and transform into my true reptilian form and then take that gun away from you?
Holy shit! What the hell? Oh my god, Dr. Leer's a monster!
Oh, that's right. He's some sort of alien monster from another galaxy. Oopsie, I forgot to mention that.
Now give me that gun, Snuffstuff, or I'll take it with your whole arm ripped off as well.
No!
What? Oh, no, Captain Snuffstuff, no! Oh, no!
Oh, God!
You
Oh, God, he's down.
shot him.
Oh, thank God.
You killed Dr. Saurus Leer.
What? No, I merely stunned him.
Oh, well, but then you were both still stuck on the Edsel. You might as well give up, because without Dr. Leer, there's no way for us to escape to the Eureka.
Yes. Unfortunately, I now have to resort to my last resort.
What did you do?
I just sent out a signal to Magnus Rex for an extraction. He will simply turn the Martian armada to our location. And, of course, teleport us out. And then destroy the Edsel. Oh, no! Is this it for Spaceship Edsel? And will Lieutenant Ludi simply go along with this? Find out in the next exciting episode of Bubba Stargone and the Uranus Patrol. Bubba Stargone and the Uranus Patrol is written and performed by me, Douglas Nailsin, with music provided by Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. Stabbed victim's secret stash was stumbled upon during surgery. I wonder what it could be. A Florida man, of course, who cops believe was stabbed in a drug dispute, was in surgery when a nurse discovered a glass crack pipe, a lighter, and tin foil containing cocaine in his rectum. He's like, yeah, what of it? The surprising find, is it? I mean, occurred earlier this month at St. Petersburg's Bayfront Hospital, where Michael O'Neill, 43, had been transported for a knife wound. While in surgery, an RN located the stashed items. After being hospitalized for his injuries, O'Neill was booked into jail for cocaine possession. Turns out that's a felony. And possession of drug paraphernalia, a misdemeanor. I wonder if now his crack is also considered drug paraphernalia, O'Neill was released from custody after posting $5,500 bond. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges. I didn't put it there. I don't know how that got there. Over the last few years, O'Neill has been convicted of DUI and numerous drug-related counts, including possession of cocaine. There's a pattern here. Methamphetamine, fentanyl, and narcotics paraphernalia. Boy, this Well, this guy has a hobby. Old Neil pled guilty last year to drug possession after a jail strip search turned up 2 baggies containing fentanyl and crack rocks hidden in his ass. Crack in the crack. You know, after the first time, you would think, it's like, well, that's just not a good hiding place. We did it again.
This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. Smellogs Poop, the super delicious laxative, presents The Adventures of Sun King. Faster than the speed of light, more powerful than an atomic bomb, able to leap the moon in a single bound.
Look! Up in the sky! It's a comet!
It's a UFO!
No! It's Sun King! Yes, Sun King. And who, disguised as mild-mannered tabloid reporter Mark Milktit, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice. At the offices of Kate's Confidential, the world's premier online superhero tabloid, we find ourselves in a cubicle of one of their latest employees, one Liam Mazzo, who was given a shot at this position through the good word of one Mark Milktit, who is in reality Sun King. However, Liam is currently unconscious in his cubicle.
What the hell? Mazzo, is it? Look, buddy, I don't know how things were done over at Rain Corporate or whatever the hell. But here at Games Confidential, sleeping on the job is greatly frowned upon.
No, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Suckle. It won't happen again.
Yeah, well, it better not. Look, you were brought on here thanks to the good word of Milktit to be our science writer. And I expect you to come up with a decent article doing an overall outline on this weird atmospheric crap that we've been going through for the past week. You know, with the so-called red storm, and I need it pronto.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Suckle. I'll get right on it. And again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, don't be sorry, Mazzo. Just be on the job.
Hey, Mazzo, what's the trouble here, man? Sleeping on the job? You know, you're kind of messing with my reputation here. I put in a big word for you, and now this. Oh, Mark, yeah, look, look, all I can do is apologize. I just, I haven't been able to get a lot of sleep lately, and it's taken its toll, I'm afraid. Well, what? Are you sick? No, I mean, sort of. It's just from the lack of sleep. For the past week or so, I've just been tormented by this recurring nightmare. It's very odd. Nightmare? No, it's very strange. I find myself in some alien world with wars in space and everything. It's wild stuff. Oh, well, maybe that's due to all the, strange experiments and work you did for Rex Rain. Well, I don't think so. This bears no resemblance to any of that. I mean, it's literally very vivid visions of an alien world with superpowered beings going to war with one another. And then, I don't know, being imprisoned in some sort of wall in space. A wall in space? Yes. And if that isn't weird enough, it appears I'm one of the alien prisoners in that wall. Green snot! I suddenly remembered why Liam has been so familiar to me. It's because his name isn't Liam.
His real name is Dr. Mausoleum, one of Sarcophagus's foot soldiers. Oh, no. Well, at least he's nearby where I can keep an eye on him, but as long as that amnesia of his holds, but with those nightmares, he's soon going to remember who he is, and then his powers are probably going to manifest along with that restoration of memory. I can only speculate, of course. If only I hadn't been so distracted lately, what with Sunshine or suddenly coming into my life as my little sister, and then, well, my recent patrol with Moon Mage, where we were supposed to be studying this red storm phenomena, and then we, oh my God, her ass in those panties. I lost control, and we ended up doing it behind a rooftop water tower. I mean, we could have been spotted, and I've got to get things together. And now this crisis. What next? Stop the presses. Ooh, baby, I got the major headline again.
What the hell are you boasting about now, Tab?
Well, Mr. Suckle, Dick, I managed to get some footage that confirms that Sun King and Moon Mage are the #1 power couple of the planet.
Wait, what?
Come on, Tab. This has been rumored for quite a while, but we're gonna have to authenticate any footage you got, none of that AI, CGI razzmatazz,
Oh, I can guarantee you this, Dick, 'cause I'm the photographer. I just, I was covering the Red Storm phenomenon. I was, on another rooftop, and I happened to look over, and oh, look, there's Sun King and Moon Mage bumping uglies right underneath the rooftop water tower. See? Take a gander.
Wow!
Oh, my God!
Holy
no.
shit! Tab, you've outdone yourself.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to blur out the naughty bits for publication, but slam dunk if you do ask me. Yeah, slammed like Sun King slammed Moon Mage's ass. Oh no! How much more complications can Sun King tolerate? What's to become of his relationship with Layla Lott? What's the deal with Liam Mazzo, who we now know to be Dr. Mausoleum? And what's going on with this Red Storm deal? Perhaps these and other questions will be answered in the next exciting episode of Sun King.
The Adventures of Sun King is a Nailsin production. All characters and stories are written and performed by me, Douglas Nelson, with music by Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. A former TV weatherman has been arrested for allegedly making a secret sex tape and then threatening to release it. As cops warned, he could have more alleged victim. Josh Fitzpatrick. Josh Fitzpatrick. It Fitzpatrick? Who worked at 29 News in Charlottesville, Virginia, is accused of secretly filming his accuser during a consensual sexual encounter. Gosh, she agreed to it, and then you pulled this stunt. Yeah, because he was like, man, that video gave me a chubby that went. That's what he told her. Yeah. Anyway, the alleged victim reported the incident in February, telling cops the 42-year-old meteorologist had subsequently extorted and threatened them. This might not be a woman. With the release of the clip, investigators said Fitzpatrick relocated to Ohio shortly after the probe kicked off. Now, he thought
what, Ohio didn't have an extradition. Anyway, he was nabbed there with the help of Ohio law enforcement on Tuesday. Fitzpatrick was slapped with charges of sexual extortion and unlawful creation of an image of another. Wow. I mean, this is within the context of video and photography, right? I mean, what if he just drew dirty pictures of the other person? Would he be in trouble then, too? Police warned the former weatherman, he no longer in the field, who is in custody pending his extradition back to Virginia, may have more victims, and urged others to come forward. Well, once you get a search warrant of his stuff, provided he hasn't successfully destroyed it all, that if you got it on with this guy, odds are he has video of you. For whatever reason, I guess you just didn't have any money, so he didn't bother you with the blackmail. But this particular victim, man, woman, and we don't know. His former employee covered news of his arrest, but stopped short of releasing a statement. Now, come on. It's the responsible thing. It's hey, you just never know. What do you want from us? Anyway, the outlet said he left his position at the TV station in early March. Perhaps because he knew the heat was on, and that was the deal. So the forecast looks to be some serious jail time. I don't know what the mandatories, I mean, it varies from state to state, so I don't know how many years he might get for the extortion, in and of that. I don't know if he had just been caught with taking surreptitious images or videos of coworkers and whatnot and that sort of thing. I don't know what that runs. But he went the extra mile and said, if you don't want your family to see this, And interesting, I understand they protect the identity of victims in these scenarios and whatnot, but them. So, anywho, he's a bad, bad man, and now he's going to pay the price. Yeah, that's what the forecast says.
Nailsin news. Where all the money go? Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street?
The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @MrNailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.
Where all the money go? Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street while killers be killing and killing and killing and killing? Nailsin news.
Crack in the crack.